everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Maine Morgue's Horror Pack Indie Movie Review. My name is Jamie Sandmore. As always, I am your host for the show. This week's movie is 1987's Hellraiser. Written and directed by Clive Barker, starring Andrew Robinson, Claire Higgins, and Ashley Lawrence. And of course, the incomparable Doug Bradley as Pinhead. Before I get into my review this week, a little bit of info about Horror Pack. It is a monthly subscription box where you can get 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays, your choice. DVDs are $19.99 a month, and the Blu-ray pack is $24.99 a month. If you decide that you want to get both the Blu-rays and the DVDs, you are guaranteed to get 8 different titles each month. If you would like a promo code for your first month's box, enter the code JOIN THE PACK and you will get $3 off your first month's subscription. Alright, let's dive right into Hellraiser. I'm going to say right off the bat that I don't see... Personally, myself, I don't see the big deal with this movie. And what I mean by that is the movie is good. It's got a great story. The cast is really good. The script is very well executed. But I don't see why everyone drools over this movie. The special effects are cool. The story, like I said, is good, but for me, it's slow at times. I really enjoy the Cenobots. I thought those were a cool plot device, a cool group of characters. Pinhead is a very cool and interesting bad guy for this type of movie. A little fun fact for those of you that aren't Pinhead fans or aren't Hellraiser fans. Originally, Pinhead was going to be called the Priest instead of Pinhead. Pinhead was actually a nickname for the character on set, and it just stuck. The Cube, I think, is an amazing plot device. Really drives the story forward. It really, as an audience member, as a fan or a viewer of the movie, I really thought that the cube could have been used more, as in where it came from. There could have been scenes where the girl was researching the cube. Once she had it, or once she saw it, she could have gone to a library or something, or talked to a priest or something where they could have made the cube itself a bigger plot device and a bigger plot point for the movie. The story slows to a crawl in a lot of places where I thought it should really pick up tempo. Which, I mean, killed the view experience for me. I thought that there should have been more to the story than there actually was for this movie. And I just watched this movie the other night to review it for this show. And I was hoping that if I watched Hellraiser a second time like I did Reanimator, I revisited it, that it would have the same effect that Reanimator did on me, and sadly, Hellraiser does not. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm not saying it's not worth watching. I'm saying, for me, as a horror fan and as somebody who is partial to slasher movies, Hellraiser just isn't my cup of tea. And I mean, Reanimator wasn't a slasher movie, but that was a really well done movie. Hellraiser is very well done, just I thought it could have been done differently. And it would have piqued my interest more, like I said, had there been that emphasis on the cube more. And, you know, actually have the Cenobites come to Earth and actually search for the Frank character, not just show up at the house or show up in the hospital where the girl is. I thought having, you know, let's have the Cenobites show up at like a library or a cemetery, or, you know, going around the city looking for Frank. That would have just been something interesting. Have them go into a bar I mean, that would have been fucking awesome. Like I said, more of the Cube would have been cool for me. I'm really into the Cube and what it represents and where it comes from. And then at the end of the movie, where the girl throws the Cube into the fire, hoping to destroy it, the bum she saw from earlier in the movie turns into some giant fucking dragon thing and flies the Cube away. And the last thing you see is the Cube on the same table in the same little seedy, like, diner, bar, whatever, in Asia somewhere. And the process starts all over again, from what I understand. I haven't actually watched Hellraiser 2 yet, which is, by the way, this is a double pack that I got in Horror Pack. Jesus, 2 months ago, maybe? 2 or 3 months ago? I'm very bad with dates. But I actually plan on watching Hellraiser 2 at some point and probably doing another review on it for this channel. Overall, I thought this was a good watch with the occasional moment of boredom, but a solid movie. I don't want fans to think that I didn't like this movie. I really did like this movie, but it could have been faster paced. They could have done the story a little bit differently. The special effects were great, especially at the end of the movie, and I know that they didn't have a lot of money at the end of the movie to really bring those special effects to where they wanted them, but I thought it was a very solid film, and for that reason, I gave this movie a rating of 3 out of 5, because I didn't want to trash it, but I didn't want to overhype it at the same time. So there you have my review of 1987's Hellraiser. I hope you guys enjoy these movie reviews. I really enjoy doing them. They're fun. It's exciting. I get to watch horror movies, man. That's like my pastime, you know? I love watching horror movies. And if you guys have indie movies out there that you got in Horror Pack that you guys want to see me review, shoot me a quick email. themainmorgue@gmail.com. I'll be glad to do a movie from Horror Pack that you guys suggest. If there's another movie, if you guys want to see me start doing movie reviews, like alternating between Horror Pack and just regular, everyday franchise horror movies, let me know. I will alternate Horror Pack indie movie review with a regular, big blockbuster movie every other week if you guys want. Let me know in the comments below on this video, or you can shoot me an email like I said, or you can get me on Twitter @themainmorgue. All right, everybody, I'm going to take off. See you guys on Wednesday with another episode of The Main Morgue, and I am still working on the special episode all about the Star Wars saga for my Star Wars fans out there. Rogue One just came out yesterday at midnight, or today at midnight, I guess. I haven't gotten a chance to go see it yet. I probably won't see it until it comes out on Blu-ray. And I really got to stop watching the YouTube channels with all the Star Wars stuff on it, because I will never get a friggin' episode made if I continue to watch those. So, still working on it. I will see you guys next week with a regular episode, as well as another Horror Pack indie movie review. Next week is Christmas here in the United States. That should not affect my uploading schedule. Take care, everybody. Stay humble, stay hungry, and I will see you guys next week.